All right, Hampton Roads, it's time to get some insight into the mail mine and laugh about it.
Joining us this morning, comedian Pete Correali. Pete, thanks so much for getting up this early for us. We know you've got a busy weekend here in Virginia Beach, considering you're going to be up late tonight. Whew. We know that a lot of your material comes from your experience as being a married man.
A married man, yes. That's I've been married pretty much since I started doing stand-up, so. And I talk about my life, so I talk about my wife, you know what I mean?
She doesn't mind the jokes?
No, she doesn't mind the jokes at all. Can we just discuss how hilarious that last cowboy interview was? When he goes, do you mind the smell? I like that smell. I'm like, that's like a comedy club guy. Like, I love the smell of the smoky cigarettes and the drinks, you know? I grew up with it.
That cowboy guy certainly has grown up with a different kind of atmosphere around him.
Yes, he certainly has.
And here we've got the flounder Bercy from the Hampton Road Show kitchen wafting over to you.
Yes, I got to get something on the way out, guys. You got to hook me up. I mean, what other job do you have where you're cooking a delicious breakfast 10 feet away?
It is the best job. Although your job is pretty good too, isn't it?
It's good. A lot of traveling, but it's good, you know. And, you know, it takes its toll being away for so long on the road a lot. But
I bet. You have been on Letterman quite a few times, and you've got another appearance coming up
Got one
shortly.
coming up. I got it down now. The first time I ever did Letterman, I was so excited. I wore this hot pink suit. I mean, not suit, shirt. My wife picked it out. And I was like, I don't know, it's pink. And she's like, it's special. It's a special thing you're doing. So I wear this suit. You can see it on my website because it's kind of funny. I wear it over the shirt, over my suit with the collar coming out. It's a pink shirt. And when you do Letterman, they say when you come out, just give him a wave or a nod, acknowledge him. I don't know why, but I come out and I look over at him and I shoot him the gun. I got this hot pink shirt on. I'm shooting it. Letterman was probably like, is this guy going to do stand-up or sell me an 8-ball of cocaine? What is going on here? Ridiculous. And after I did the set, the guy who books it, you know, he says, we'll let you know in about 2 weeks if we're going to have you back again. I'm walking out of the building. He comes up. He's like, Dave loved it. He already said he's going to have you back a bunch of times. And I go, well, what exactly did he say? And he goes, the first thing he said was, why did you let him wear that shirt? Oh, my goodness. 15 years of stand-up, and Letterman's commenting on the shirt.
On your attire.
On my attire.
And would you blame your wife then?
I did. I blame my wife for everything.
Watch out. Which brings us back to something you're promoting, a DVD that you have out.
A special, yeah.
Yeah, the things that we all do for love.
The things we do for love.
So what do you do for love?
Well, I've been going on these double dates with my wife's friends, which when you go on a double date, the problem is people tend to show a little more affection than they normally would when they're out alone, right? Like, we were out with this couple. We had to walk like 10 feet from the car door to the restaurant door. That's like 2 seconds. And the other couple starts holding hands. Now my wife and I look at each other like, now we gotta hold hands. You gotta keep up. You gotta keep up.
Totally.
Gotta keep up with the Joneses.
Yes, you do.
But you do it, which is good. You know, you held hands with her.
Yes, I did.
You opened the door for your wife. I know you do that.
I do that. Where I draw the line is the coat over the puddle. There was a time men used to do that, which is amazing. Don't you think the woman would have just been like, oh, thank you, but I had no intentions of stepping right in the puddle.
Step around.
Really always planned on walking around. Exactly, Joe.
Unless it was a pink coat, you know, then you should have walked along.
Right? Yeah, let it down.
That would have been like a red carpet.
Exactly.
That's right.
Exactly.
So you're here at the Funny Bone this
I'm
weekend.
here at the Funny Bone. In the words of the cowboy, come down to the Funny Bone and you'll have a good time. Yeah, 8 and 10 Friday, 8 and 10:30 Friday, 8 and 10:30 Saturday, and 7 o'clock Sunday.
Very good. Is this your first time here in Hampton Roads?
It is as a performer, but as every child on the East Coast, I've been here a few times growing up, you know.
So you have other kinds of memories of the beach and of Virginia Beach? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, the excitement of first getting here and then the, like, oh my God, look at all this traffic, and then getting settled in, yes. It's a great place.
Hey, you know, we've been buzzing all morning about breakfast spots. Are you a breakfast eater?
I am.
Do you
I
love
grew
it?
up in New York City, though, so it's like eggs on a roll, bacon, egg, and cheese. I love it, though. I love it. He's cooking fish over there, right? Fish? Well, wait, is this Jamaica? Who's fish at 8 o'clock? I flew once to Jamaica, and the only time I ever flew first class, and I was so excited. And then they serve us fish at 9 in the morning on a plane. I'm like, not everyone going to Jamaica is Jamaican, man. Can we get some eggs?
You'd be surprised, though. Fish at, you know, 8 in the morning, still pretty good.
Still,
you know?
yeah.
Still
good for
pretty
you.
good.
You wake up at 4 a.m. You know, it's kind of like this is lunchtime by now.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, I can imagine for you ladies.
Now, how about you? As far as your travels, where do you go in, like, a normal month, for example?
Oh, all the normal month, all over the country, you know. But a couple of months ago, I went to Beirut, Lebanon, which was pretty insane.
Yeah.
Just some guy with a lot of money wanted to put on a show.
Right.
And made it worth my while, but I was going on the American website and it said, don't go to Beirut unless you absolutely have to.
Right,
and, a little recession needed the bread. I absolutely had to. It was an amazing. I ended up in this guy's apartment. He was the biggest comedy star in all of Beirut. And it's like 2 in the morning and he wanted me to come to his apartment. I was really scared about the whole thing because it's nerve-wracking being there. But it's like 2 in the morning and he puts on a tape of him doing stand-up. And he's in this red suit with a cordless mic and a champagne flute glass and a cigarette.
Right.
And he goes, look at me with the cigarette and the champagne and the red suit. He goes, I look like a clown. Then I see you tonight and you go up there with just a beer. How do you do this? It was an amazing trip. Beirut's a crazy place.
It sounds phenomenal.
Yeah.
Again, you will be at the Funny Bone.
At the Funny Bone all week. 2 shows Friday, 2 Saturday, 1 Sunday. Come on down. It's going to be a good time. You ladies should come.
Yeah,
what are you doing this weekend?
definitely. I think I'm going to come on down.
Seriously, don't play games. Don't do me TV
I've got to
talk.
hear
You
more
should
about
really
this
come.
double date business.
Yes.
I'm a dating gal. I want to hear all about it.
Come on down, Kelly. Bring a date. I'll comp you. No problem.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. Very nice to have you here
Thank you. It's
on
been
the
a
Hampton
pleasure.
Road Show. Pete Correali, thank
Yes.
you very much.
I'll be
Remember?
eating breakfast with you.
Oh, definitely. So you'll be sticking around.
Yes, I will.
We've got some extra food here.
Oh, we do.
Since Nick and Carrie aren't
You're
here.
more than welcome.
Catch him at the Funny Bone this weekend.